Guys, welcome back to day 7 of the 0 to 1 million in funding. Me documenting everything each day, each week, from 0 to 1 million. This major goal is extremely difficult to achieve, and I'm going to be documenting the wins, the losses, lessons learned, the past accounts, failed accounts if we encounter it, everything raw, open and honest on this channel. Let's go, guys. Welcome back to day 7. It's Friday today. A lot of volatility in the markets today, as a lot of you will be aware. Non-farm payrolls, it's the 1st of November now. So we've got to be very careful because of the volatility, and also I don't want to take mediocre setups because that was the biggest problem I've been facing recently. Again, I'll break down exactly what I'm looking at.
So guys, a couple of potential opportunities today. They're not perfect, but they're still looking okay. Daily directional prediction on pound Australian dollar to the downside. It's not bad. It's not amazing. We've had the volatility already come in, but I like these lower time frames. Look how clean this is. If we draw this out, lower low, we sort of corrected, lower low, lower high, looking for the continuation, probably just back down to that low. That's similar. That was Australian dollar, this is New Zealand dollar, so similar. Again, looking for the break and retest of the 1 hour, this would be the 4 hour as well. The problem is, look how far I've already moved. The move's already occurred, which was up here. Mainly, these two. So if we get a breakdown, I'll potentially look to enter this move.
The problem for me right now, as I mentioned before, is weighing up the pros and cons, because there's plenty of, technically the breakdown retest of the 1 hour 50, and the 0.382 and the fib, it's there. But the negatives are the daily and the negatives are the 4 hour potential rejection. So this is where I need to weigh up. Do I take the trade if it does break down, or do I not? And I mean, again, textbook, it's there. But this is where I can talk myself out of positions. I feel like I'm in this mindset now where I'm trying to talk myself out of positions, which could be bad. As much as it's good having multiple time frame analysis, and you need to do that probably on the higher time frames, a 4 hour time frame can be look different to the 1 hour. So the problem is if you have multiple time frames all the time, I find myself looking at faults, looking at negative confluences on one, positive confluence on the other, and I need to come up with a way to decipher and weigh up. Yes, it's positive on the hourly, but it's negative on the 4 hour. Do I still take it? And I can't be in this mindset where I'm half thinking, should I take it, should I not? I need to be decisive. I need to be, okay, when this breaks down, I do this no matter what. And sometimes when you have multiple time frames, I'm not sure if you guys, let me know in the comments if you struggle with this, or whether you just focus on one time frame, or if you have multiple time frames. But I feel like sometimes one time frame can tell a different story to another, and that can mean you talk yourself out of position. So that's where I'm at the minute. I mean, I think it will solely come down to risk reward. If there's good risk reward on one and not the other, then I'll probably take it. Obviously, I'm only looking at the two pairs, pound Australian dollar and pound New Zealand dollar today.
So you can see we're starting to sell off. If we break and close below, this would be where the usual entry would be. Obviously, in 8 minutes, the hourly candle is going to close, and that is a nice rejection. 2 doji candles rejecting the area, bearish momentum coming in. However, the issue that I see is the risk reward, because we're already quite far into the run, as already mentioned, and the next target would probably be the 20 EMA on the daily. Problem is, you're getting a 0.92 risk reward. We're rejecting the 4 hour 50, which I like, the 1 hour 50, but it's just the risk reward I don't like, because where I'm indecisive, which you can't have as a trader. I need to have a clear plan. Yes, it's setting up nicely, but it's a difficult one because of the risk reward. Yeah.
Pound New Zealand dollar's off the cards. The risk reward isn't there. Although, yeah, the break and retest of the 1 hour 50, 4 hour 50, breakdown of the pivot. If we get the breakdown, that would be perfect entry model for how I trade, how I backtested my system, and how I know that there's data to suggest that plays out over time. But the risk reward isn't there, so I can't be risking one to make 0.9, especially with these moves. So that's off the cards.
Pound Australian dollar is nicer because of the risk reward. If we can get to these lows, we're already at 1.65%. So this could actually be a better opportunity. It's just average, isn't it? It's just, we're above the pivot, which is a negative. I like the fact that we are closed, high test, doji, deceleration. So if we get some bearish momentum, we could look for a quick short down, because even if it's a quick trade, if we can get back down to these lows, we're still getting a 1.65 risk reward, which isn't bad.
So the better opportunity does look like pound Australian dollar, but that's only if we get the breakdown on past the 5 minute 50, past the previous low, like a change of character, change of structure, momentum come in. But yeah, that's a massive if, so I'll wait and see. Let me know how your week's been, guys. How many trades you took, how you're getting on. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. By subscribing, we're going to help these videos get out to more people and show a normal guy trying to progress, documenting everything, putting it out there. And yeah, let me know how your week's gone. Okay, this is why it's so important to wait for the breakdown and not being too trigger happy and entering too early. We didn't enter this position because, look, we never got a clear breakdown below these lows. At this point, if we'd have closed on the 5 minute below here, I would have been tempted to enter because the momentum would have shifted. This upward trend on the 5 minute would have changed technically, but we never got that, and we've continued the run up. And yeah, this trade's probably not going to present an entry now. We've gone past our confluence areas. It wasn't 100% perfect as it is, and we never got the breakdown. So yeah, that's why I have that entry model. People can sometimes enter on the close of the 1 hour. As much as that can be good, I like to wait for a breakdown momentum, visually see momentum come in on the 5 minute and get that breakdown, and we never got that. So that's good. Also, look, you guys wanted to see the account, show you the current account at the minute and show that I haven't took any trades. Well, I did take one trade, but it was like a very small position just to see if it was like connected properly, everything. So I just took a break even pretty much. So literally haven't took any trades on this position, on this account. You can see swing account, 100K account. Very, very slow week. I haven't had many slow weeks like this. Usually there's at least 1 or 2 trades, but again, you can't force these positions. And usually what I've found through experience is when there's a slower week, you have a busier period and a lot of things are developing for next week. So make sure you stay tuned for next week's episodes. When you have a busier period, it can go quieter again. So you've got to wait for these development to happen, wait for high probability setups and be ready to execute. But yeah, today's looking very slow again. Like I said, I want to be showing you guys positions. That's why I'm documenting this, to show you the trades I take, the lessons that I learn, the wins, the losses. But if there is no trades, I can't be forcing to take in trades just for the sake of the series. And I think it's important to show the whole element of trading, not just positions, but preparing, analyzing. And you guys seem to be enjoying it, so I do appreciate everyone commenting. And you know, you guys have said that you've been enjoying this series, so if you enjoy it, I enjoy making it, so I appreciate you. It's like there's always going to be other positions to take, and I may as well focus on the better quality positions. You see this for next week, Euro, Australian dollar. We're starting to get the breakdown now. We won't have a trade today, but look, if it closes like that, let's say the candle closes in 6 hours like that, this is going to give us a perfect DDP. This is a textbook DDP. We've been going up. We're at key level. We've decelerated. We're getting some bearish momentum come in. When this shifts, if we get a breakdown, retest, then this could be nice. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities next week, and hopefully we can get some positions and get on the board. But yeah, we've preserved capital this week. There was a couple of trades yesterday that I was thinking about taking that I didn't, and maybe a couple of months ago or a year ago I would have took them because I would have thought they were good enough, and ended up losing. And like this trade today where I stayed out, didn't get too trigger happy and entered too soon, and that would have lost. So yeah, I'll do my ASR at the weekend. I'll document the trades I missed, if there were any. I don't think there were, but in hindsight, sometimes you can look back and see things you could have missed. And I'll look at the positions that I didn't take and just do a full journal and review and see how this week, if there was anything I missed, if there was some good decisions, bad decisions. And I'll review it at the weekend, and we'll come back Monday prepared, disciplined and ready. So it's coming to about 4 o'clock now on a Friday. Not going to be taking any more positions for this week. Like I said multiple times, it's been slow, but that's what happens sometimes. And hopefully next week we have a lot more better positions. We can get involved in some trades. So I appreciate you guys supporting this journey, watching everything, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be prepared, ready for next week. And yeah, it means a lot. I appreciate you guys. I won't be obviously uploading at the weekend. I'm going to be focused on just in the week, each day. If there's literally nothing, I won't upload. But for the most part, I want to be documenting everything. So yeah, weekends I won't upload unless there's some massive drastic change or something I need to address. But for the most part, I'll see you guys on Monday for day 8 of this challenge. I appreciate you guys.